I would say probably not real well, but that's not why we have them.
You're correct.
A big hand for the Iowa National Guard today here at the Freedom Festival Parade. They have, wow, they have brought out the big guns, so to speak.
Yes, they have.
Although technically I don't believe any guns are present.
Forever red, white, and blue. Once again, the theme of this year's parade. Our next entry, the Co-College Dance Team. Hello, ladies.
Co-College right up here off of First Avenue in Cedar Rapids. They're doing some sort of cheer. I don't detect much dancing. Ladies, dance.
There's not much room in the back of the Dodge
That's
truck
true.
to dance, so.
And honestly, we preach safety first here.
Yes.
Coming up next, one of my personal favorite entries in the parade. It's the Grantwood Drum Corps.
You were a drummer.
I was a drummer.
Would you still consider yourself a drummer?
Here they are, the Grantwood Drum Corps. I don't know.
Because I would love to see you in one of these hats.
You know what? These youngsters are absolutely amazing, though, and I have no doubt that their talent far exceeds what mine ever was. A cadence in the drum world, Steele. You got your snares, you got your bass drums, you got your tri-toms. Once again, the Grantwood Drum Corps.
Next entry, the New Life Community Church in Marion. Church that practices authentic Christianity by sacrificially serving Jesus Christ alongside their best friends. Sundays, 10 a.m.
Once again, New Life Community Church in Marion with a song and dance routine for us this morning.
We're downtown Cedar Rapids for the 2007 Freedom Festival Parade. Forever red, white, and blue, just part of the Freedom Festival activities going on here in Cedar Rapids throughout the next couple of weeks.
Right now we have, I'm not sure if you're going to get this on camera or not, but there is a monkey in a trench coat.
I think it's more of a gorilla.
Gorilla, monkey, what do you do? Coming up next, Kirkwood Community College. Hello, folks from Kirkwood. Kirkwood
Yes.
Channel 11, your film connection. Over 108,000 household tune in for classic oldies, westerns, horror, science fiction, cult movies, plus vintage cartoons and television programs.
Representing the Kirkwood Channel are the cast from At the Movie with Film, Clark's Corner, Tumbleweed Theater, Professor Q Historian, the Monkey of Power.
That was that monkey, though. All right, you were right. It was a monkey and not a gorilla.
Old Man of the Mountain, Film Brown, and Clark Thorson, who drives his 58 Edsel, followed by a Kirkwood fire truck, as you see there, and the semi-rig.
Yes, from the driving school, wonderful driving school out of Kirkwood Community College here in Cedar Rapids. As it passes us along 2nd Street here in downtown Cedar Rapids.
Since its founding in 1966, Kirkwood Community College has become one of the leading community colleges, not only in Iowa, but throughout the world. Excellent. Excellent entry there.
Coming up next, we've got a little song and dance from the Cedar Rapids Performance Company.
Very good.
Oh, I think I know this song.
I think I do as well. Cedar Rapids Performance Company has been in existence for 11 years. They're a summer company for kids ages 5 to 18. Perform show choir and dance songs. Approximately 150 kids in the company and perform all over the country, or all over the community. What'd you say
the age limit was again?
5 to 18.
All right. Well, I love show choir tunes. I guess I'm not eligible.
No. But you have to you're relegated to singing them in your shower, and that's it.
That's probably best that way.
I would agree.
Coming up next, the Cedar Rapids Fire Department. A big round of applause for all the great work those men and women do with the CR Fire Department. Truck 1 is the largest aerial ladder. Oh yes, here come the sirens. Reaching a height of 100 feet.
Wow.
Unbelievable. Also, the Cedar Rapids Fire Department reminding citizens to watch kids as they use sparklers. Coming up next, Some sort of band of ruffians having a bit of sword battle here in front of us. No,
Yes.
I believe it's something else.
That's right. Bruce Moore, their float consists of a cutout of the mansion along with several powder plants. On the mansion, you can see photos of Bruce Moore events. And you can also see they're just playing, I think.
No, they're actually performing
really?
a scene from Macbeth.
Oh, well, yeah. I should have known. But I wasn't aware that the actors in Macbeth wore Converse All-Stars.
Well, no, a few did.
Oh, okay.
Just a slight few. Also, you can see some folks from The Incredible Adventure of Captain Spoon, the Forgetful Pirate. Leo, the lion mascot, also
There he
accompanying the
is.
float.
Look at Leo.
Hi, Leo. Hi, Leo's waving at us. Not sure if he can actually hear us. Coming up next, the Cedar Ridge Vineyards. Say hello to them. I believe they have some wine in the back of their truck.
Wow, that would be...
That would be the wrong thing to do about right now.
Yeah, you're right. But you do like a tasty glass of wine every so often.
Every once in a while.
Definitely. Lynn County Democrats up next. As we noted earlier, with numerous campaigns in full swing, supporters are out in full force. And our area Democrats out in full force to support their favorite candidates for office. As you see each person holding their selection.
Yep, we got T-shirts, we got signs. I'm guessing they're handing out stickers as well. It is definitely that time of year campaigning.
That
and
it is.
Once again, we have a very large contingent here from the Lynn County Democrats, including a very old fire truck here.
Yeah.
I'm not sure of the year, but the horn works.
Central City Fire. Look at that. Do they still use that in Central City?
I believe they've updated technology just a skosh.
I wasn't sure. You never know. Following the Democrats, another entry, another Democrat, Barack Obama, of course, who is a candidate for the 2008 presidential bid. He's hoping to get nominated by his party.
Oh, well, of course, then look, we even have a
Mini horse.
a mini horse, the obvious mini candidate of the Democratic Party.
Yes.
What are the Republicans going to have? That's my question. Will there be some sort of elephant on the street?
Such a thing as a mini elephant or not? I don't know.
You're watching the 2007 Freedom Festival Parade here on MediaCom Connections. Brain and Steel from K-Hawk Radio. Happy to be with you again this year, watching all the festivities going on here. Large contingent here with the Lynn County Democrats.
Yes. This is my first year of ever doing the.
And this is actually your first your MC duty for a parade. What
Right.
what are your
Usually I'm in the parade.
You have been in past years.
So
that's right.
This is a whole new switch for me, and I got to tell you, I'm enjoying it a lot.
I believe I heard some illegal fireworks going off in the background.
Yes.
Coming up next, the committee to elect Tyler Olson. Tyler running for a seat in the Iowa House of Representatives. Do you think they get those T-shirts for free?
I would think.
Okay, I was just
perhaps for helping out.
I was just wondering. Coming up, Hillary Clinton for President Exploratory Committee.
In between them, we've got the state representative Rob Hogg. State Senator, sorry, from Senate District 19 in Cedar Rapids. His first term. I should know that.
He's pointing at me or pointing at you. One of us is going to get fired. There's the Hillary for President campaign. No doubt about it. It is that time of year. Political
Absolutely.
campaigns are rolling around all over the place. I love that woman's. Look at that hat. That is a fantastic hat, ma'am. I'm so happy that you and I didn't wear ours today.
Yeah, how embarrassing would that have been?
The Trinity Lutheran School Tambourine Band is coming up next. How about a nice hand for them this morning? The Tambourine Band made up of first, second, and third graders. Rattling those tambourines.
Following the Tambourine Band, we've got supervisors by district. The theme is to encourage people to change how they elect their Lynn County supervisors from Plan 1, which is at large, to Plan 3. Supervisors from districts voted on only by their district supervisors.
Yep, kind of a big change potentially for the supervisors. We have some energetic folks coming up next from St. Mark's United Methodist Church. Always love to hear some live music. It never ceases to amaze me, the live music in a parade.
Yeah.
On the corner of Johnson and Jacqueline Drive here in Cedar Rapids, their mission is to reach the lost, gather to grow in Christ, and scatter to serve. Service is at 8 a.m. and 10:45 on Sunday. Once again, rocking out with St. Mark's United Methodist Church.
The next entry, the Loving Care Learning Center. Loving Care Learning Center, a privately owned child care center celebrating 25 years of care for the Cedar Rapids area. Their float has the theme, "We are the future," since our children are indeed the promising future of our city and country. The float is decorated with red, white, and blue balloons, signs, garlands, the ever-important bunting.
Love the bunting.
And lots of flags to honor the parade theme. They're shooting
and
bubbles.
Bubbles all over the place here.
And the kids go nuts.
Well, kids love bubbles.
I know.
It's that simple. Coming up next, the women entrepreneurs are following here in the Freedom Festival Parade, handing out all kinds of goodies here. Women entrepreneurs. Coming up next, we have...
I think we might know some of these people.
Some of our friends here from Cumulus Media in Cedar Rapids. That, of course, is KRNA.
Eastern Iowa's Real Rock.
Large walking contingent here with our friends at Cumulus. Hello, Carolyn. How are you?
Also following the KRNA vehicle along with the walkers. Rock and Roll Hits 107.1 KRQN, driven by Bill Hahn.
Say hello to Bill Hahn, everyone. Hello,
Bill Hahn, what's up?
Hello, Bill. Don't look over at us. We work with you every morning. It's fine. Also, following that, one of our other fine Cumulus Media stations.
Nice throw. Nice
104.5. Thank you very much. 104.5 KDAT. Today's soft rock. Soft rock favorites. 104.5 KDAT. And of course, following that, a vehicle that we log many, many miles on throughout the summer. It's got to be K-Hawk, today's best country, KHAK. Or don't forget the free country concert happening tomorrow at Hawkeye Downs.
That's right. Following that is Frightmare Forest. I think we're going to be doing something with these guys in October. I'm looking forward to being in that costume, perhaps.
What is that? I mean, I'm seriously a bit frightened.
Oh, you should be.
What is that?
Wait till you see that in the forest in October. That will freak you out, believe me.
It's freaking me out. Say hello to John Harms and the Great Jones County Fair folks.
Cedar Rapids Spirits looks like dancing on the float. Lots of things going on with the Great Jones County Fair, including Trace Adkins, Sugarland, Chicago, Drake Bell, Jamie O'Neill, Keith Anderson, all performing in concert at the Great Jones County Fair. That's coming up here in July. That is going to be one heck of an event. I can't wait to check that out.
Yep, we're going to be out there a few days.
You and I are going to be we're going to be introducing the Sugarland, right?
Sugarland and Keith Anderson. Should be a great time out there. And if you've never been to the Great Jones County Fair in Monticello, the crowds are absolutely gigantic. The midway is fun, and they've got all kinds of great foods. I like to go out there and get me a gyro and a sweet tea. I'd like a gyro and a sweet tea about right now, actually. Once again, the Great Jones County Fair in Monticello, always a great time. John Harms and the folks do a great job of putting that fair together.
Next up, we've got the Lynn County Republicans. We've already had the Democrats, now the Republicans making their way through the parade here downtown. Lynn County Republicans having a straw poll June 23rd, which is today, from noon to 5 at Kirkwood. So you can see everybody with their T-shirts and their
absolutely
whoever they're backing for whatever office it may be. Lynn County Republicans.
We mentioned before, of course, the Democrats had a small horse. We're still waiting to see if the Republicans have some sort of small elephant stashed. Maybe it's in the Mitt Romney vehicle. Coming up next, we've got the Mitt Romney for president, running for a Republican nomination. Former governor of Massachusetts, Mitt Romney.
Hi. Good to see you.
More of the Lynn County Republicans here.
Let's elect statesmen, not career politicians. It ought to be about public service, right? Not making money.
Coming up next here at the parade, we have a wonderful looking Mustang from KWWL TV. Hello, folks.
That's good.
Looking good in the vehicle.
Reporters Jason Mortvet and Jessica Makinich live and live rather and work in the Cedar Rapids
they're
area.
live,
They're
too.
live. They are, absolutely.
Coming up next, we have Christ Community United Methodist Church. And their theme of their float, of course, we are all fishers of men.
You're watching the Cedar Rapids Freedom Festival Parade 2007 from downtown Cedar Rapids. Brandon Steele from KHAK. Watching it, of course, on Mediacom Connections channel.
Yep.
Thanks for joining us.
Right there we have the Iowa Machinery and Supply Company. Their vehicle, I believe they call that a Hummer.
That's right. We've ridden in one of those before.
Yeah, and that's actually the a Hawkeye Hummer, if I'm not mistaken, there, with Iowa Machinery and Supply. All decked out in their black and gold today and looking good.
Next up, we've got the Villages at Marion. They're an assisted and independent living community and have many residents who have lived and worked locally here in eastern Iowa, especially in Cedar Rapids and Marion.
Once again, the Villages at Marion. Once again, over 100 entries in the parade today, Steele, and we are not even halfway through. As we get up to our next entry.
Look at that tall Uncle Sam.
I didn't think Uncle Sam was that tall.
Neither did I.
Wasn't aware of that. Warenberg Galaxy 16. Sine, their Harry Potter themed float just sped by us. No, there they are. We still have them here.
Yeah.
Of course, Harry Potter.
And the Order of the Phoenix.
You know what? I'm just not a Harry Potter follower, but that is going to be huge at the theaters.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Coming up next, the Cedar Rapids Museum and League of Women Voters saying that they support clean elections. Yes.
And they're squirting us with some sort of.
Look
Look at the bubbles.
Look at the bubble. Yes, see, I get it now. I think we all need to support clean elections. Very nicely done.
I could use that mop at my house. If that gentleman wouldn't mind stopping by for just about a half hour is all I'm asking. Next up, Miss Lynn County Scholarship Program.
Miss Lynn County driving by. Yeah. Royalty. Did you even? I didn't even know we'd be in the presence of royalty today.
Neither did I. Michelle Yoshimura.
Also, Miss Lynn County's outstanding teen, Cassie Clays, is also riding in another fancy vehicle here. Love the tiara, ladies. Is it a tiara or a crown? I'm not quite sure.
I think if it's connected all the way around, it might be a crown. But if it's open in the back, it's a tiara. I'm not sure.
I'm not quite sure.
Miss Iowa Teen USA is our next entry.
Dana Reeves and also Miss Iowa Teen USA Dakota Crosswhite. Thrilled to be participating in the Freedom Festival Parade.
And all these people in white robes, and they're not robes, though, are they?
What are they called? Be careful because, Steele, they're from the Cedar Rapids Karate Institute.
Oh, my gosh.
And some of them are wearing belts that are a shade of orange and black and brown. You don't want to mess with those kind of people.
No, you don't.
Once again, the walking unit and instructors from the Cedar Rapids Karate Institute.
Our next entry, we've got some dogs. I see dogs. I see.
Yes, I do too.
It's Eastern Iowa Veterinary Specialty Center. And they had some pretty animals.
Yes, they do. Got some gorgeous dogs. I see some chocolate labs. I believe we got a German Shepherd here at the parade route today. We got, of course, it doesn't matter what kind of.
Look, that is a pretty German Shepherd there.
Gorgeous looking dog. Once again, the Eastern Iowa Veterinary Specialty Center with some four-legged friends on the parade route with them today. Thanks for coming down.
Next up, Life 101.9 KNWS. With their vehicle entry.
making their way down here, 2nd Street. I believe we got some more camouflage. U.S. Army recruiting.
Absolutely.
These vehicles promote the Army Stay in School and Stay Off Drugs program. And what a great program that is. They also have DVD shows that are about Army opportunities and academic topics as well. Once again, your U.S. Army recruiting team.
And I think Uncle Sam's found a home there with the Army
you know
recruiters.
what? Our Uncle Sam looks right at home with the camouflage there, walking along. There he is, walking along the unit here. Thanks for tuning in to MediaCom Connections, watching the Freedom Festival Parade here in 2007. The rain has held off, and we're having a great show. People are having a fantastic time. We've got the good folks from Hills Bank and Trust up next.
That we do. Hills Bank serving thousands of customers one at a time. Invest your future in Hills Bank.
Believe they're handing out free money today.
No, I wish.
No, they're not. I believe
They
it's
get a 10 or 20.
I believe it's just candy, but still.
Oh. Our next entry in what looks like small boats on wheels. It is the Eastern Iowa People Power Vehicles. Nothing is more red, white, and blue than independence. Celebrate independence from rising gas prices by riding your bike to work, school, or the grocery store.
Yeah.
We have a coworker that rides his bike in every
from
so
Marion,
often.
from Marion to downtown Cedar Rapids. He does it at least twice a week. It's the Eastern Iowa People Power Vehicles, and that looks like a lot of fun. I think you and I need to wedge ourselves into one of those, possibly.
If you and I were in one of those, I don't think we'd probably go anywhere.
Next up, we've got Jungie Automotive Group. Wave hi to Sydney and the gang from Jungie. Jungie Automotive, numerous locations here in the Cedar Rapids and Lynn County area.
The next entry, we've got some rope jumpers.
Or jump ropers. Either way.
It's the Iowa Skippers jump rope team. Check out these guys. Holy cow.
Can you do that?
Are you kidding me?
Well,
I used to be able to.
I used to jump rope too.
Back in the day. Iowa Skippers.
But then when the bell rang for recess, I knew that I had to go back to class.
The jump rope team sponsored by the American Heart Association, St. Luke's Hospital, the Iowa Association for Health, Physical Education, Recreation, and Dance, and the Cedar Rapids Community Schools. The Iowa Skippers is a jump rope team that travels around Iowa promoting the Jump Rope for Heart program.
Yep.
Made up of about 40 kids or so in this thing.
It's a fantastic program, of course. It promotes physical fitness, and it's an amazing cardiovascular and aerobic workout.
Coached by Kathy Zabo and Sue Bullis.
They looked great. Way to
did.
go. Once again, your Skippers jump rope team. Coming up next as they make their way down 2nd Street here at the Freedom Festival Parade here in 2007. We've got folks from the Whitwer Center supporting older adults throughout Lynn County and Cedar Rapids since 1982. Whitwer located on 2nd Avenue and 3rd Street Southeast. Whitwer supports successful aging through prevention-based programs. The programming provides opportunities for older adults to be participatory learners in a variety of areas like watercolors, creative writing, walking, exercising. And they also have a fantastic nutrition program as well at Whitwer.
The past year, they served over 152,000 meals in Lynn County.
Unbelievable.
That's large.
Once again, the Whitwer Center here. Coming up next, we got a great entry from the Delaware County Fair.
That is right. Lots of great things going on with the Delaware County Fair, fireworks, motocross, figure eight. Gary Allen's going to be there as well.
One of our favorites. Gary Allen will be live there. The Delaware County Fair 2007, It's What's the Buzz is all about. It is getting to be fair season too, buddy.
That it is. It's only a matter of time.
Coming up next, our next entry here in the Freedom Fest Parade, the Moms of Cedar Rapids.
Moms Club, Moms Offering Mom Support, is a nonprofit support group for full and part-time stay-at-home moms, offering a variety of activities for children and moms.
Brought the whole family out today. Lots of moms, dads, and kids all walking down here in the 2007 Freedom Festival Parade. Coming up next, we've got
It looks like veterans fighting hunger in the heartland, the Iowa National Guard.
Another couple of wonderful camouflaged vehicles here, and unfortunately the people suffering from hunger and is something that unfortunately is right here at home. So thank you to those folks for supporting that effort. Absolutely. We got some folks from Bank Iowa handing out beads here at the table. If you happen to see us in these later, we didn't have to do anything to get them. Coming up next, the Cedar Rapids Headhunters Rugby Club. I'll tell you what.
Can we get is it possible to get a scrum going? Maybe
scrum.
Perhaps right in the middle of the street here. Is that?
You want a sport that's tough.
Oh.
Rugby is it. And big trophy there. Congratulations, Cedar Rapids Headhunters Rugby Club. Pumping their fists in victory. I'm guessing. On the way next, we've got Peg Pierce softball, Marion girls softball. This is Peg Pierce's 24th year of hosting the league. The team we have here today representing the Marion girls softball league is the Koppel Realty team, sponsored by John Thompson and Merle Koppel.
You play softball. How's that going?
What? I don't play girls softball. It's not quite the same thing. Once again, the Peg Pierce softball and Koppel Realtors. On the way next, it's MediaCom.
Better, faster, quicker, more. Of course, you're watching the parade this morning, and we're actually whenever you're watching it, morning, afternoon, evening, on MediaCom Connections, 2007 Freedom Festival Parade.
On the way next, we have the entry from the Lynn County Fair. The Lynn County Fair this year happening in Central City. We got the 2006 Lynn County Fair Queen on the float there, and the other 2007 Fair Queen contestants. There they are right there looking, oh my goodness, they're blowing kisses at the camera. Can you believe it? Jake Owen going to be up at the Lynn County Fair. Yes. He's the headliner as far as entertainment goes this year. So beginning on Friday, July 6th, running through July 12th.
Next up, we have 89.1 The Spirit is a radio station with positive hit music. You can join The Spirit at Marion Square Park all day today for a free concert, and they do lots of things in the community as well.
Absolutely. So. 89.1 FM is The Spirit.
The next entry, I'm looking down here a little bit, and these are the electric the Kennedy High School Electric Company. These are some really neat-looking cars.
Yeah, they're three cars. They're all student-built. They're all electric, no gas involved. Kennedy has a long-standing program actually up there. They build electric cars every year, and those are a couple of fine examples.
It says there, how many miles does your car get to the gallon? The Cougar electric car, 2,000 miles to the gallon.
That's pretty good. That will get you someplace. Maybe not
on the cheap.
Very much on the cheap. Maybe not quick.
Did you see how fast those little things took off?
They did. They had a lot of get up and go to them.
That's right. They got zip. Next up, we've got our entry from Capri College, dressed in red, white, and blue. The staff of Capri College today sports the hairstyles of the past, present, and future.
I like the ones from the future. My future hairstyle is bald.
I can't argue with you there, buddy.
Yeah, you can. I wouldn't be on that float, but Capri, a fantastic job. And some wonderful hairstyles, lady. Love it.
You can visit Capri College at 2945 Williams Parkway Southwest for all your hair needs, as well as pedicures, facials, manicures, and the ever-important massages.
Yes, essential massage.
I love it.
Or maybe they'll just get the clippers out and shave me now. You're watching the 2007 Freedom Festival Parade here on MediaCom Connections.
We're Brandon Steele from 98.1 KHAK. Happy to be with you on this little bit of a cloudy day, but I'll tell you what, from what it was a week ago when it was the oppressive heat and humidity, this is really nice today.
It really is refreshing, and we got the rains out of here the last couple of days. We were a bit nervous we weren't going to actually get this in today, but here we are, and the parade moves on.
Habitat for Humanity Restore. You can check out their playhouse made of 100% recycled materials that were donated to the CBHFH Restore.
Habitat for Humanity, another find entry in the parade today. Lots of candy being handed out. We've got a pretty big slew of candy here at our table, buddy. But they're telling us, I guess, in the truck that we are not supposed to eat
on the air
while we are on the air.
You have to wait until afterwards.
Go ahead and wait. Thanks for the heads up. Coming up next, we have Premier Investments of Iowa. Retirement planning, risk management, pensions, and more. It is Premier Investments. A nice representative here from Premier.
What's up, big guy?
Still more folks from Premier. They've got lots of kids and lots of wagons and lots of candy.
And can koozies as well.
Koozies. Love the koozies, guys. Is there an age limit to hand out koozies?
No.
No, there isn't. Okay.
Not at all.
I wasn't actually sure about that.
The next entry comes from ComSpeed. Internet at the speed of light.
And that's fast, folks. That's ComSpeed fast. Coming up next here, down 2nd Street here in the parade, we've got the Children's Theater Playtime Poppy.
That's right.
Hi, Poppy.
Pulled along by our good friends Ben Franklin Plumbing. Poppy, and of course, the traditional green and yellow, and all her friends all decked out in red, white, and blue to celebrate this year's theme of the 2007 Freedom Festival Parade, Forever Red, White, and Blue.
For more information, by the way, you can go to playtimepoppy.org. They have some great shows coming up here a little later on this summer.
We've got the Cedar Rapids Rainbow Club up next. The International Order of the Rainbow for Girls is a Masonic youth organization for girls between the ages of 11 and 20. Rainbow is a nonprofit character building service organization.
The Cedar Rapids Assembly number 11 meets 4 p.m. on the 1st and 4th Sunday of each month at the Masonic Center. So wonderful float, lots of color on that one.
Absolutely.
Our next float entry into the parade is the Art in Motion Dance Academy located on Blair's Ferry Road. They offer classes in ballet, tap, jazz, lyrical, hip-hop, point, and yoga for ages 3 to adult.
If you were to take any one of those types of dance and learn, which would you rather learn?
Well, you see me dancing in the studio. It's clearly hip-hop. Coming up next.
Yeah,
no, you don't think so? You don't like that?
No, I agree.
I thought that was a viable choice.
Fast cash for America.
Need cash?
Get it fast.
I always need cash. You can get it at Fast Cash of America. Central Corridor Gamers. We've got some gamers on the avenue here. Oh, thanks.
Very much.
Thank you, gentlemen.
Excellent. If you're into the gaming, there are your guys. Look at that. They're actually rolling people in giant dice down the street.
I'm not sure what game that represents, actually.
It could be like a Dungeons and Dragons or something like that. So.
And I'm not exactly familiar with that. Coming up next, another musical folk, Christ Church Presbyterian.
Very festive with their red, white, and blue, singing on the float.
Once again, Christ Church Presbyterian.
So we continue on here with the 2007 Freedom Festival Parade. You're watching it on MediaCom Connections. Brandon Steele from 98.1 KHAK.
The Hawkeye Area Down Syndrome Association is coming up next. The group made up of individuals enhanced with Down syndrome, also family and friends, walking along the parade route as well. They work to provide support, education, and advocacy for those individuals as well as professionals. And their mission is to work together to enrich the lives of the 1 in 800 people who are born with Down syndrome. And they say, together we will empower, and that is absolutely right. Lots of great smiley faces on the kids as they walk down the parade route this morning. Once again, the Hawkeye Area Down Syndrome Association.
The next entry this morning is the Edgewood Family Fellowship Church.
Oh, and they're handing out little bottles of water.
Oh, thank you very much.
Look at that.
Excellent.
Look at that. That is so nice.
Edgewood Family Fellowship, located at 621 Edgewood Road Northwest in Cedar Rapids. A great place to call home.
Even though the temperatures aren't soaring into the 90s, always good to have a little agua along the parade route this morning. Lots of folks being carted around. Look at that wagon there. That is a fancy deal there.
Hey,
that is a good-looking wagon, and he's wearing a sweatshirt, though. A little chilly out in some spots today. Coming up next, our next parade entry is coming up here down the street. It is the Home Instead Senior Care Center. Home Instead. Hello, folks. Thanks for coming out today. On the way next.
Oh, it's our friends at KCRG TV9. We've got Kyle Mara in there. We've got Joe Winters, Bruce Owney.
Bruce Owney and Joe Winters in there as well. Good morning, folks. KCRG, of course, your 24-hour news and weather source over the air on Channel 9. Also, don't forget digital channel 9.2 and online at kcrg.com.
Bruce, Joe.
Everybody at KCRG wishing you a happy and safe Freedom Fest and a great 4th of July holiday as well. Love the shirt, Joe.
Is he wearing the, he's not wearing the...
he's got a flag shirt on.
He's not wearing the shorts again, is he? The red, white, and blue flag shorts? No,
it's hard to tell. He's sitting down. The Salvation Army is up next.
That's right. Salvation Army Canteen, a mobile feeding station that is used locally to respond to storms, fires, and other crisis situations. It's been to the site of natural disasters like Hurricanes Katrina and Rita, so that's a very good thing to have there.
Absolutely. On the way next, the downtown drug Phillip Pharmacies. They have a catchy jingle. I could sing it, but I won't. Phillip Pharmacies, your downtown drug.
Monticello, Wyoming, West Liberty, Belle Plaine, Solon, Williamsburg, Victor, Brooklyn, and Cedar Rapids. Phillip Pharmacy.
Phillip Pharmacy rocking out, as are we.
The band Tricyclic is following Phillip Pharmacies.
Enjoy some live music here on MediaCom Connections. Here's Tricyclic again. He just talked to me. Not every day you're serenaded while sitting with microphones around.
No, not at all. Next up, we've got the Thunderbird Super Coupe Club of Iowa. All about the T-Birds.
Love the T-Birds.
Dedicated to the preservation and promotion of the 1989 through 95 Thunderbird Super Coupe and the 1989-90 Supercharged Cougar XR7. Super Coupe Club of Iowa is widely a diverse group of people who enjoy driving Super Coupes and having fun.
Well, why not?
You ever had a Thunderbird?
Never had a T-Bird before, no. Never had one, but they look like they're a lot of fun.
Yes, they do.
Coming up next, we have Elite Home Cabinets and Design and their wonderful-looking wooden float as they fly by here. Elite Home Cabinets and Design float is constructed completely of Iowa hardwoods.
Wow.
From their Edgewood facility, Kendrick Forest Products. The float portrays the characters from the Flintstones. Check them out.
Rubble, rubble. Ha!
However, the music lyrics are, of course, changed to Kendricks Meet the Kendricks.
I always had a crush on Betty Rubble.
Yeah, you know, there are some things you probably just shouldn't say on TV to a live crowd. But good for you.
I'm not ashamed to admit that.
Well, you should be. It's just a fantastic-looking float. A lot of hard work went into that one.
Next up, we've got
Terex.
Entry for Terex of Cedar Rapids. Yep.
Terex of Cedar Rapids, founded in 1923 by Howard Hall.
In less than 1 year after it was founded, Mr. Hall led the development and manufacture of the company's first portable rock crusher, which is to carry a tradition of innovation in construction machinery design. Equipment carrying the Cedar Rapids name was instrumental in transforming the process used to make materials necessary for the infrastructure as the demand for more and better roads increased.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah.
I'm a little familiar with the products like this. Growing up, my had some experience with these, and these rock crushers are pretty cool as far as spreading things, chip spreaders and whatnot.
Absolutely. Once again, Terex of Cedar Rapids, a long history of providing quality equipment. Proud to be a member of the Cedar Rapids community and celebrating their 84th year in business.
Wow.
Way to go, Terex of Cedar Rapids.
They employ more than 300 people.
And they've got quite the line of equipment coming through here today during the Freedom Festival Parade.
That's what you call heavy machinery.
Yes, that would qualify, absolutely. Wow. All made right here in Cedar Rapids. If you're a kid, you're just staring up at that wondering, what on earth? Well,
I'm not a kid. I'm thinking the same thing.
If you're an adult, you're staring up at that going, what on earth is that?
When you move into a new neighborhood and you might not know anybody, there's one group that always is there for you. It's the Welcome Wagon, and that's our next entry here this morning. Social Club is for ladies who like to make new friends, encourage personal growth through activities, and offer participation in the charitable organization they're supporting. You don't need to be new, though, to the community to join the club. That's one thing. They're an active group, 12 different interest groups for the Welcome Wagon Social Club.
Never too late to get involved in that. The Welcome Wagon Social Club here. Well, coming up next, we got some wonderful vehicles from the Lynn County Sheriff's Office. We've got Sheriff Don Zeller inside, and that is a restored 62 Chevy Lynn County Sheriff's Office patrol car.
You look at that and you think like Andy Griffith, you know?
I look at Don Zeller and think Andy Griffith. No, I'm kidding. Don Zeller doing a fantastic job.
Absolutely.
And that car looks absolutely fantastic.
Yeah,
I mean, they have that thing restored in tip-top shape.
That they do. Also, Captain Brian Gardner is with his restored 1986 Chevy Caprice Lynn County Sheriff's Office patrol car. I got to give props to Lynn County Sheriff's Office because they let me through the barricades this morning. Otherwise, I would have had to walk about 10 blocks to get in this morning.
Oh, boy.
So,
yeah,
thumbs up to them.
That's an 86 Chevy Caprice. One of the Lynn County's newest patrol cars, an 06 Chevy Impala.
That's the next vehicle there, the Impala.
Also, we've got a Polaris Ranger ATV. The off-road vehicle has been dubbed Sarge, Search and Rescue Ground Explorer.
Wow. That thing can pretty much go anywhere.
Absolutely, yeah.
There's no running from the Sarge.
There's also no running from McGruff, the crime dog.
That's right. Always a favorite with the kids. Riding high above the crowd in the Sheriff's Office bucket truck, there's McGruff.
Take a bite out of crime.
The Lynn County Sheriff's Office wishes everyone a safe and happy Independence Day holiday. And remember, buckle up, Iowa, every trip, every time.
Impressive vehicles.
Yeah.
From the Lynn County Sheriff's Department. I'm going to have to go flag down the sheriff and see if we can get a ride in that 62.
That would be fun.
That would be a good time. McGruff waving at all the kids here. And once again, like we said, he is a crowd favorite.
Yes. Absolutely. You are watching the Cedar Rapids Freedom Festival 2007 parade on Mediacom Connections. We're Brandon Steele from 98.1 KHAK. The theme this year, Forever Red, White, and Blue.
Coming up next, we have Two Joe's Farm. Summer day camp includes beginning horse and pony and many other unique workshops. They've got parties, too. Pony parties, petting zoos, cowboy campouts, which I think you and I should try, family campouts, at a Western Town Chuck Wagon party. And look at this, they are dressed in period costume and period pieces.
That's pretty cool.
I believe that lady was wearing a bonnet.
Haunted farm, hayride, Santa, live reindeer, horse-drawn sleigh rides, buggies and wagon rentals.
Two Joe's Farm in Western Town. This is off of Highway 30 in Van Horn. You'll want to make sure and check it out. We've got a stagecoach coming up here. which coincidentally you and I have ridden in before. We won't go there. It's a horrible story that ended with.
Is this the one that we rode in at the rodeo?
I don't believe this is the same one.
It's pretty darn close, I think.
I can't see any indentations from us sliding about inside, so I don't think it's the same
That's
one.
when we almost crushed KWWL's Mark Schnackenberg in the
We've got a wonderful covered wagon down here from Two Joe's Farm.
Would that be what you call a Conestoga wagon?
You're watching the 2007.
Isn't it?
I have no idea. What is it?
You're the brain.
Not anymore, apparently. I'm not sure. We'll have to ask what kind of covered wagon that is.
You see those on shows like Little House on the Prairie.
Yes, you do.
Which I watched yesterday.
A wonderful entry from Two Joe's Farm. Once again, pony parties. Oh, they have teepees as well. Wagons, petting zoo, just a lot of fun.
Excellent. Next entry we're looking at here with the Freedom Festival Parade. Boys and Girls Club of Cedar Rapids.
They've got their third annual Rock-O-Rama coming up. It's a benefit concert at Green Square Park. It's actually happening in August 3rd from 5 to 8 p.m. You can check out the tunes from the Cedar Island Band. It's a big old truck there, my friend.
Does that go down to get into it, or do you have to have a rope and scale your way up the truck?
It looks like he's probably got hydraulics on.
Oh, yeah, there they are.
I think he does.
You're right.
Look at that camera shot there. Wow. Yeah, get right up underneath there. Closer. Closer. So, yeah, I think he's got some hydraulics in there, so he can lower that thing. Also, don't forget the Fish-O-Rama coming up to benefit the Boys and Girls Club of Iowa as well. That's coming up on August 4th and 5th.
I think we'll be out there at that as well.
At Robbins Lake, yeah, we're going to be out there at Fish-O-Rama. Should be a great time. And you can actually win that boat from Kennedy Marine. So make sure and head out for more details on that.
Very good. Next up, we've got the Isaac Newton Christian Academy. Isaac Newton Christian Academy, Forever Red, White, and Blue, presents its Patriot Rhythm Crew in the float.
Whoa, incoming Tootsie Roll. Thank you.
I didn't know. You get workman's comp. We get nailed by an errant sugar baby.
I just hope it doesn't damage some of the MediaCom Connections equipment here. Sorry, folks. Getting pelted with candy. Good sounding rhythm group there, folks. They've got the rhythm. And they're using simple things like you see they got beads bouncing on a globe there.
Look at the guy in the back. He's got clipboards. He's slapping the back of a clipboard back up and down.
Coming up next, we've got Pump It Up. Pump It Up. Yes, they're giving us the Pump It Up sign.
The inflatable party zone.
Looks like a good time to me. And once again, more bubbles. Our next walking unit is the Women for Peace here in Iowa, the Women for Peace walking unit here. They're getting the benefit of the bubbles.
Also, glass slipper entertainment, as we see on the screen here.
Glass slipper
We bring the magic to you. Parties enchanting, charming, magical, and more.
It's a princess.
Is that Cinderella in the back?
I don't know. But she waved at me.
Sleeping Beauty, I'm being told.
You're being told that's Sleeping Beauty.
Yes.
No, it's Cinderella. The glass slipper story was Cinderella. Anyway, we'll have to watch all our Disney movies back to back when we get home today.
Yes, we will. Well,
here's another princess. Oh, shit. I don't know who that was for, but I'm guessing it was probably for me, wasn't it? Yeah, I think so. Oh. Coming up next, we better get back to the Twisters All-Star Cheerleaders and Dance Team, and they have got a routine they're going to perform for us right now.
Let's watch them. Twisters All-Star Cheerleading consists of 4 teams from 4 to 24 years old. The teams in front of you today are Storm, Lightning, Whirlwind, and Sprinkles. The Twisters teams do a variety of competitions, performances, and community service activities throughout the greater Cedar Rapids area.
And weren't they fantastic?
Absolutely. They're always accepting new members at Twisters Gymnastics for the cheerleading program. Call today to learn more about their opportunity.
Boys, girls, it doesn't matter. Gymnastics it's fantastic for the young kids. Helps get the coordination going.
Yes, I could have benefited from that when I was young.
Well, you know, they didn't know a lot of stuff back
Perhaps I would
then.
have been a little more limber and coordinated in my youth.
Okay.
We've got more of the Twisters here.
Yes.
This is a big entry. We've got, I think we had the younger girls.
I'm guessing those may have been sprinkles.
I'm thinking Sprinkles is right. This is the cheer dance studio here from Twisters.
Yeah.
Coming up.
Either way, it's just great to see all the young people getting involved with the physical activities like
That's
this.
right. Once again, you're watching Twisters All-Star Cheerleaders and Twisters All-Star Dance and Cheer. Cedar Rapids Freedom Festival Parade 2007 on Mediacom Connections.
Way to go, ladies. Nicely done.
Have you noticed that the pom-poms have gotten a lot smaller? I remember when I was in school, the pom-poms were about the size of a large beach ball, and now they're just little things.
It's these type of observations, folks, that I know. I have. You know what? I try not to stare directly at the pom-poms.
No, but they are. Look how small they are. They,
Well,
they barely cover the hand nowadays.
I think that allows easier mobility with the hands. I wouldn't say more complicated choreography, quite possibly.
Oh, just...
But look at, I mean, you've got the youngest ones here,
Oh, yeah.
and their pom-poms are very small. But look at, they're into the routine just like the older kids are.
Absolutely.
Once again, if you want to get a hold of Twisters, you can learn more about their opportunities for kids ages 4 to 24.
Wow. We have got our next float here is a big one, and it's elaborate, and this is a phenomenal.
This by
float.
far is something amazing coming down 2nd Street here. This is from the Czech Heritage Foundation.
Somebody put a lot of time and effort into this.
This looks pretty amazing. The float features the childhood wonderment that every child creates in their mind's eye of imagination. To see horses of a different color or imagine that horses have the ability to fly are the inspiration for today's presentation.
Look at that thing. That is just awesome.
Unbelievable. I mean, that is a fantastic float here at the Freedom Festival Parade.
We've got Miss Czech Slovak Iowa 2007-2008 Casey Dvorak on there.
Some other Czech royalty as well, the princesses with their tiaras waving. Just a fantastic float. On the Wings of Fantasy is what that's called. Great entry
Absolutely.
from the Czech Heritage Foundation. Coming up next.
Looks like Kirkwood Community College.
Yes, I believe these are the 7th Cavalry Company drill team consisting of between 16 and 20 horses. Fantastic looking animals. They've got them all trimmed up today. They've got sparkles. They are all taped up on the legs. They look great today.
Yes, they do.
And of course, behind them, we have your pooper scoopers.
Yes.
They have a rough job.
Someone's got to do it, though.
But exactly. You know, you can't always put the horses at the end of the parade. And if you can't, then those guys are your men. Folks, if you'd like a good demonstration on a shoveling technique, this gentleman right here is going to show you how it's done.
Look at that.
Wow.
I'm impressed. Whoa. That's good.
Let's just make sure it's just the Tootsie Rolls we're throwing.
Lynn County Solid Waste Agency up next. Entry Mr. Earth is the Solid Waste Agency's mascot who reminds everyone to reduce, reuse, and recycle. Forever red, white, blue, and green. The Lynn County Solid Waste Agency. Mr. Earth.
We've got the Encounter Christian Church right in front of us here right now. Encounter Christian Church, inviting everyone to join them for worship. They meet Sunday mornings at the Windsong 12 movie theaters.
Wow. Thank you.
And we're getting some more beads. Once again, Encounter Christian Church.
Next up, we have Four Oaks Bridge. Four Oaks Bridge is an after-school program that benefits children from Arthur, Johnson, Polk, Garfield, St. Matthews, and Franklin schools. Focusing on academic and social skills, the children have a variety of activities with the community, such as Boy and Girl Scout outreach programs, Area Substance Abuse Council, Cedar Rapids Public Library, and Young Parents Network. Also, being an intergenerational center, they offer outlets to mutual interactions amongst youth and seniors within the community for Four Oaks.
For kids, family, community, and you, it is Four Oaks. They've got a lot of kids on the float today and in the parade, and rightfully so. Lots of energetic kids along the parade route, too. Even if you're in a stroller, you can still take part. Once again, the great folks from Four Oaks here at the Freedom Festival Parade in 2007. The rain has held off. We're having a great show today here on MediaCom Connections. It's Brandon Steele from KHAK.
Absolutely. The crowd is, I think the crowd has definitely grown as we continue on here with the parade this morning.
Coming up next, we have the Eastern Iowa Pond Society. It's dedicated to the development and enjoyment of ponds, but also water gardens and other landscapes to increase the enjoyment of nature.
Wow.
To learn by sharing knowledge and experience from our own activities. They hold monthly meetings. This is once again the Eastern Iowa Pond Society. They actually have a pond tour coming up on July 8th. So make sure and contact those folks for more information on that.
Next up, we've got Elam for Lynn County Sheriff, running in the next election. 2008 actually is when that'll happen.
I believe you're right. Let me check the calendar. Yes, that's coming up. The elections. Once again, Elam for Lynn County Sheriff here. And keeping with the theme of voting and elections as we move down 2nd Street here in Cedar Rapids, the Lynn County Elections Mobile Voter Registration Van.
Excellent. All right.
You can obtain, update, and register to vote wherever you see this van out and about. You can fill out voter absentee ballot request forms, too, for upcoming elections. The important thing is that you do vote. And it's mobile. It'll go anywhere.
That's right. That it will.
When you see it, you pound on the side of the van and say, I want to vote. I want to vote right now.
Next up, James Hauser for Lynn County Supervisor in what looks to be a, well, I don't even know what kind of car that is.
Well, that'd be an old
like
one. That's an old
that's
one.
an old,
That's an old car.
Thank you.
Next year, they need to get someone up here with us who is apparently an expert on the model of old cars. I believe that's old.
Following close behind, we have the African American Museum. Children walking today have participated in many different things. They've spent the week leading up to the parade learning about Iowa's African American athletes in connection with the current exhibition. It's more than just a game. African American sports in Iowa.
Coming up next,
It's the can shed.
Yeah, the can shed. Can shed. They were over here giving us all kinds of fun stuff
Yes,
here.
they were. I was distracted for just a moment. I'm back on track now.
All it takes is a few Tootsie Rolls and some beads, and we're like,
I lose all sense of what's real.
Where am I at? There's the can shed. Their entry in the parade today.
Next up, we have Iowa Elite Cheer. Iowa's #1 facility for cheer and dance and tumbling, the largest gym in the Cedar Rapids area, representing the Heartland locally and nationally. Last year, they earned 1st place regionally and 6th place nationally. Very good.
Bottom line is, they're good.
Yes, they are.
They're very good. You want more information, go to iowaelitecheer.com. And we've got some amazing tumbling demonstrations going on right in front of us. Let's see if somebody, they appear to be organizing something here.
Yes, they do.
All right. Oh, I'm guessing it might be a pyramid. Once again, this is the Iowa Elite Cheer Company. Wow. Holy cow, look at that. I kind of felt like they were yelling at me, though.
Yeah.
Very good.
Iowa Elite Cheer Incorporated. IowaEliteCheer.com. You can get more information from them on the web. Thanks for being in the parade today.
That may have been the most energetic group we've had roll by today. I think that takes the cake. Unbelievable demonstration. And once again, you can see the age ranges too, from the very young to high school age.
Oh.
Whoa! Wow.
Nicely done, ladies.
I don't know what else to tell you there. That was absolutely impressive.
Yeah, it was. I like that.
Coming up next here at the 2007 Freedom Festival Parade, marching up down 2nd Street, actually, the Girl Scouts of Eastern Iowa and also Western Illinois. Girl Scouts, of course, build up courage, confidence, character, and they make the world a better place, serving 31 Iowa counties and 7 counties in Western Illinois. Girl Scouts provides programs for nearly 21,000 girl members ranging in age from 5 to 17. They have activity centers, troops, groups, and programs for individual girls, too. All the wonderful girls here participating in the parade represent the Cedar Rapids area located in the central region. So once again, your Girl Scouts of East Central Iowa and Western Illinois.
Next up, we've got Liberty Tax Service. Founded in 1997, Liberty Tax is the fastest growing retail tax preparation company in the industry's history. The company is ranked one of the top franchise opportunities in Entrepreneur Magazine's list of top 500 franchises.
Plus, they brought the Statue of Liberty with them.
Yes, they did.
How can you not salute the Statue of Liberty here in the Freedom Fest Parade with Liberty Tax Service? There's the little guy there waving his flag. Coming up next, we have got
Serve the City, it looks like. Family Matters of Eastern Iowa connected to a ministry called Serve the City, composed of married couples representing 34 congregations in Eastern Iowa. The couples in this parade have marriages lasting 52, 43, 39, 30, and 18 years. Makes ours look like nothing.
That's right. It's a good goal, though. That's what we should all strive to shoot for. They exist to strengthen families and marriages and provide resources for existing couples.
Neighborhood Transportation Service up next, with providing you evening and weekend transportation.
Yes. Bus provided by the city of Cedar Rapids. NTS, the neighborhood transportation system, decorated out in all kinds of red, white, and blue today here for the Freedom Festival Parade. As we roll down 2nd Street here, we've got another media entry coming here. It is, of course, WMT FM, to be exact.
With the big yellow WMT AM.
Hard to miss. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Dropping candy all over us here. AM 600 celebrating its 85th year of broadcasting this year. Of course, 96.5 and AM 600. That is a big yellow van.
That is a big yellow van. Quest is up next here with an entry.
Quest providing all kinds of services for Eastern Iowans, including stickers for the MCs. But also phone, DSL, all kinds of fantastic services. And they call themselves Team Quest. And we saw the yellow van. Now we have the wonderful blue Quest truck. And a little guy in a Statue of Liberty hat riding his, I believe that's a big wheel.
Is that a big wheel?
Well, it looks like the big wheels I used to ride kind of look like that. As he heads down the parade route here.
Next up, we have Iowa for Healthcare, following Quest there.
Yep, Iowans for Healthcare.
Walking entry there. I am a healthcarevoter.org for more information from that organization.
And finally, I believe this could be our final parade entry here. We have got the Cedar Rapids Tango Club. I don't know if you can hear the music or not.
You want to go out there and tango with them?
No, I don't want to go out and tango with them. These folks look like they know exactly what they're doing. They obviously do.
They must watch Dancing with the Stars.
They've been promoting dancing and the benefits of dancing in Cedar Rapids for almost 2 years now. The Tango Club offers dances, lessons, and workshops at Legion's Arts CSPS building. You can see their tango performance a little later on today, 12:30, at Green Square Park.
Look at that.
Well, very nicely done.
Let's see, they're warming up downtown.
Things are heating up in the city. Look at that, the rose in the mouth and everything.
It's very sensual.
I feel quite awkward doing play-by-play to this, quite frankly. How about a hand for the Cedar Rapids Tango Club? Fantastic.
Very good.
Once again, 12:30, Green Square Park. Fantastic.
And it looks like we've got a horse-drawn carriage here to kind of
wrap things up once again. The
city government, Kay Halloran and her crew.
Yep, thanks to everybody for coming out to the 2007 Freedom Festival Parade. A wonderful time. Thank you, Mayor Kay Halloran.
Thank you.
Riding down once again in the horse-drawn carriage. The rain held off. The crowds, I think, came out a little late, but they were here nonetheless. And
absolutely.
Once again, just a fantastic parade. And once again, 117 entries strong this year. So hopefully you enjoyed that and had plenty of things to see and talk about. And once again, we'd like to thank Mediacom Connections. You're watching the 2007 parade here on Mediacom Connections. We're Braden Steele from K-Hawk Radio. Thanks so much for tuning in, and enjoy.
For conference titles. Timeout on the court with 12 minutes left to go in the first. It's been all two-way to this point. We'll be back to Pella after this.
The Freedom Festival